from that picture, that pretty much summed up my yard saling for Saturday. Now Sunday I had a little bit better luck. I was sent out on a mission. My girlfriend saw a brand new baby bassinet on the Chateauguay yard sales, and this is where the town-wide yard sale was. So I was tasked to go get my father's truck, go pick up the bassinet, bring it home, put it in the nursery, all before she got home. Yeah, a little sidetracked here, but I found some cool stuff. Didn't spend a lot of money, which I'm pretty happy about, because for a while video games were just ridiculous. Aside from that picture that I showed you of the Wii games, there were some good deals to be had, and it was also my birthday about a week and a half ago, so we got some birthday presents thrown in there too. Let's check it out. Quickly in the game room, guys, I already took these out of the boxes. I just wanted to show you. I picked up the King Starscream for $20 at Toys R Us, because we've been at Toys R Us a lot lately, picking up all the stuff from Babies R Us, the high chair, receiving blankets, buying bottles, etc. So I noticed him with the liquidation stuff, and there was like 50 Starscreams, and they were all $20. So I grabbed one because Starscream is my favorite Decepticon. We went back last week, and I just added a picture on Facebook to show everyone. They're $17 now, so I picked up Skywarp. They're, you know, pretty much the same body, just with a slightly different face and different body color, but still two really cool Transformers. And I remember these guys were pretty expensive in Walmart just last year. They were like between $40 and $60. And I feel like the Crocodile Hunter back here. Crikey! So we'll start with all the stuff that I got for, well, not all the stuff, but you know, like, kind of like video game related stuff that I got for my birthday. Pittsburgh Penguins logo, and they made it to the finals. They beat the Senators in second overtime. That's pretty awesome. So this will probably go into the man cave game room somewhere. You know, it mounts on the side so it sticks out. I'll probably have it in front of the door or something. No, it's not cheesy. That's cool. We have a long-standing tradition in my family that whoever's birthday it is, and usually we do it at Christmas too, that there's always a joke or a gag gift. So my parents got me this as the joke gift, but I actually really like it. This is tabletop tennis, just for fun. You know, you put up the little net, it comes with little paddles and a ping pong ball, and you can put it on any table. It was like $3 in the liquidation, and I remember my mother had picked it up before last summer, and I had mentioned that I liked it. This might actually be the box because it is open, but you know, as a joke gift, and we'll get some use out of this summer. The complete series of Seinfeld, 33 DVDs, all 180 episodes, over 104 hours of extras on bonus discs. So, you know, most people have one or two, maybe, you know, almost all of them of the series, different seasons of Seinfeld in their DVD collection. And I'm a huge fan of Seinfeld, and it was on syndication for so long, you kind of got just used to the fact that Seinfeld was always on one of the channels. So it hasn't been in syndication, at least on any of our local television channels, for about 2 years, so I haven't been watching a lot of Seinfelds. And Dallas knows I'm a huge fan of this, so she went out and she got me the complete series, which is awesome in my opinion. I don't know if it's my favorite television show, but I would say definitely top 5. Superman hardcover book. This is the Sunday Classics, 1939 to 1943. All of the comics for those years exclusively. And what I like is that it's high glossy pages, but it still has that same art style. Like, these look like they are exact duplicates of the way the comics looked back in the day, you know, with the dot painting. Really nice, and I am definitely going to go through this. This is going in the library. Then to go along with it, not a birthday gift, something I picked up from the dollar store. I just forgot to show you guys, and what better place to put it in here, segue it in with the other Superman book. This is The Art of Superman Returns. And it's just all picture art, all different concept art for the suits, different vehicles, what have you, that was in the movie. And again, from the dollar store, $3, man. The dollar store has been kicking all kinds of ass with books that you can buy. All the gamer strategy guides, books like these cookbooks, and it's in English. You know, like living in Quebec, that's a big thing that all these books are in English now. Star Wars Rogue One Big Figures. This is the Death Trooper, 7 points of articulation. He's gonna go on the shelf with the other 4, bringing the total up to 5. Looks pretty damn cool actually. Like, I didn't think that I was gonna like these, but I wound up getting 2 that my nephew actually didn't care for. He wasn't, you know, he's 4, he's not really into Star Wars, so I wound up keeping them. And now I've got a little collection going. Adventure Time mug. I checked it out. His name is BMO. You know, I got it from Dallas. She thought it was Game Boys, and it looks like Game Boys, right? So it's pretty cool. I'm gonna drink coffee out of it. What's a birthday for a gamer and collector without getting some Nintendo Power Mints? And the last of the birthday gifts, this is the Superboy S. I got this from Dallas and her son Raiden. They chipped in to get this for me. So I've already opened this up and I've tested it out. It works with every Super Nintendo game that I've played so far, and it works with reproduction carts. This is really nice. Like the first Superboy is great to have, but this is really an upgrade. If you had the option and the money to buy one of the 2 of them, I would suggest you pick this one up. I'm still on the fence if I want to do a review, because whenever I do reviews, they don't do well, and you know, it's not about the views, but it'd be nice to know that you put X amount of hours into something that some people watch it, right? So another video game shirt. I think I have 3 or 4 of these ones. Don't tell my family. Batman Beyond, the complete series, 9 discs, 52 episodes. It's actually a Emmy award-winning animated series with all kinds of special features and full-length documentary. Pretty damn cool. I really liked this when I was a youngster. I don't want to say a child because I was probably a young teenager when this was on television, but I really enjoyed it. Birthday present for myself, because it was 20 bucks in Walmart, Sniper Elite 3. I actually picked this up not knowing too much about it. I am only going off the preface that it's hopefully something like Zombie Army Trilogy, because that was an offshoot of the Sniper Elite series. So I know that it's third person, you have a few weapons, you know, explosives, and the main objective is using your sniper rifle and scope, so I'm hoping this is really good. If you know, obviously, let me hear it in the comments. Moving right along into the yard sale stuff that I picked up, or yard sale scores, which I'll probably title this video. I picked up 2 of the pop figures. These are both from Fallout 4. We got Nick Valentine, number 162, and number 163 is Codsworth. So I picked these up for $3 each, and as you can see, the boxes are haggard. You know, stuff like this, I'm not going to keep in the box anyway. These guys are going to get popped out and put on the shelf with my other pop characters, but I just wanted to show you how I picked them up. And then here they are out of the box, and they're dirty. They're dirty. You know, $3 each, that's still a lot cheaper than they are brand new, but they're dirty. So these were on somebody's shelf before, or dirt just got into those beaten up boxes. So a little Lysol wipe and these will be fine, but these are them out of the box. Picked up the Volcom Stone Presents True to This. This is a feature film celebrating America's first boarding company. So it comes with a 200-page colored booklet and a Blu-ray, and then it comes with music from different various skate punk bands, and this is sealed. I thought this was pretty cool. I saw the Volcom logo right away, so I picked this up for $2. I'll let you know what I think about it. I don't know. He's $1, said Luke Skywalker on him. I highly doubt that this is from the 70s. This is probably like more of a 90s or maybe even 2000s remake. He doesn't have his boots or his helmet, but this is definitely Luke Skywalker when he was flying in the X-Wing. If you know anything about this guy, please let me know. I don't want to undress him and see if there's like a date on his ass or anything. Bumblebee Transformer from the Michael Bay movie series. The woman wanted $3, but I pointed out that his wheel was broken off and he was in the Camaro car position when he was on the table, so I got him for $2. Pretty cool. We all know that I'm trying to build up my Transformer shelf. And continuing on with Transformers, I know this is a knockoff one, but it's a knockoff one from the 80s. Copying the G1 series. If you know this guy, and I know I've been asking, put it in the comments, let me know what his name was, and if you know anything about this fake knockoff line. Like, look at those stickers on him. It even has a fake Decepticon sticker on the side. Like, you know, they match up pretty identical with an original G1, but they're not real, they're not Hasbro toys, but I want to know what he is. So guys, if you know in the comments, help me out. A Transformers belt pouch, heavy duty nylon, sturdy belt loop, Transformers, 1984, Hasbro and Bradley Incorporated. No other artwork on it. I picked up 2 of them. There was 2 of them in the box next to that Transformer. I got these for 50 cents each. I got the Transformer for $1. This is a blast from the past. Like, these are old school. Like, these are only 3 years younger than me, so these are like 33 years old. This is crazy. I don't know what I'm gonna do with them, but I saw them and I knew I just had to grab them. From that same seller for $1, this is the 1989 Michael Keaton Batmobile from the first Batman, the Tim Burton one. Looks pretty good. The bottom wheel and screw is missing from the bottom. I can't remember if this was just a push car or if it was actually remote control, because in the back there's a hole too, like, you know, it might have had that little metal remote control antenna on it. So I don't know, for $1 I thought that was pretty cool. This is gonna go on my Batman shelf. The re-edition of Mattel's Electronic Football looks very similar to the original one from the 70s. This actually came out in, I think, 2015. Picked it up for $2. It's gonna look great on the shelf, and it still hasn't been played because it's got that battery protector tag in the back. Pretty cool. For $5, a little more than I want to spend on 360 games now, but for this one, I was happy to pay that. This is the Silent Hill HD Collection. Comes with Silent Hill 2 and 3. And the cover looks great. Now, this was for sale from EB's at $23. And then on the inside was the original EB's receipt, which was, sorry about that, for $45.97. And then here we are, let's say what, 4 or 5 years later, I'm picking it up for $5 at a yard sale. I will play this. Probably the best find of the day, the only video game on the table, Pokemon Red. Picked it up for $2. So Pokemon for $2 is, you know, like, that's a great deal. I'm guessing the battery is dead. The label is, you know, in actually pretty good shape for like 20 years old, so this is gonna probably become trade bait because I already have a red with a new battery in it. Probably one of my better deals was actually stopping at the pawn shop in between some of the yard sales. I stopped at Tim Hortons and I stopped at the pawn shop. I found Pro Wrestling on the NES for $5. Now, it's been a long time since I found a NES game, a pretty good title like Pro Wrestling, and for $5 at any pawn shop or any thrift store. And also, they were having a 20% off deal that day, I guess, to compete with the yard sales. I got 6 PSP game, well, 1 game, and then the UMD videos. I got 6 of them for $10. So I picked up, you know, they're not great titles, but still, as to the collection, they're alright movies. The Bench Warmers, Big Daddy, Tron, Wild Boys Volume 1, Boys Volume 2, and Peter Jackson's King Kong. For free, it's just the pad, there was no game in there, but this was in somebody's recycling bin and I just took it. This is Dance Dance Revolution Hottest Party. Again, just the dance mat is in here, but, you know, I grabbed it, otherwise this was gonna be gone forever. Maybe it should have been. And the last thing, I'm gonna end it off with the best thing, not really, is an original Xbox with a third-party wireless controller. I got all the wires, and I got LucasArts Thrillville. I got that for $7. Hopefully I can trade that because I've gotten some interest from some friends that want an original Xbox again, so I'll try and do a trade with them. And that's gonna do it for another episode of Yard Sale Scores, I guess / birthday presents this week. Before I go, guys, I've gotten a couple of comments and messages. People have been asking for more live hunting, more flea market videos, and more actually filming at yard sales. So I will get back to that. It's just getting out to do this yard selling that I did for this video. I got out for like 2 hours. Like, I'm really busy right now, guys, with report cards. It's the end of the year, graduation's coming up. Not to mention my girlfriend and I are expecting our baby anytime soon, so when I do get out for a half hour, an hour, I'm going to try and get some more film for the channel. But guys, don't be surprised if I'm a little more absent. and videos are only coming out maybe once or twice a month as opposed to 4 to 5 times a month. So I'm just giving you guys a heads up. There will be more live footage coming up in the upcoming videos this summer, but keep in mind that I'm super busy right now and I'm just doing my best. So that's going to do it for this episode, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, guys, this is Loch's Nest taking off. Have a great weekend.